Hello, my garden friends. This is Jersey Shore Lisa from MyNJGarden.com, and I'm here in my backyard today. I do a lot of videos from my front yard food forest here in Ocean County, New Jersey. We're in zone 6B, 7A. But today I've brought you into my backyard because I want to talk about a perennial vegetable that I've added to my gardens and that is reliably coming back for the past 3 years. And this is called stradolo. It's also called bladder campion and Selene vulgaris, and it's native to Italy and over in that region of the world, but it has naturalized throughout the United States. So this is something that you may have seen in wildflower meadows or along the side of the road even, but it is totally edible and delicious and comes back every year, so you can definitely add it to your gardens, and it's actually really pretty too. So behind me you can see my kiwi trellis. There are 2 kiwi vines growing up that trellis because you need a male and a female in order to produce fruit. It's a dioecious plant, but what I wanted to show you is what's planted beneath it in those in one of those barrels, and I'll turn the camera around so we can get a closer look. That was a fast turn. Sorry, guys. So this is stradolo. And if we zoom in, you can see it's really flowering now. And the flowers are so interesting looking. And that's why they get their common name, bladder campion, because those bulbous parts behind the flower look like bladders. They look like balloons almost. So you can see what it looks like, and the whole plant is edible. In colder regions, you have to eat you have to grow it as an annual because it won't survive, but supposedly up to zone 7 it survives over winter just fine, and it totally did. We're right on the edge of 6B 7A, so this didn't struggle at all when it comes to coming back each year. And you can snip down, supposedly it tastes much sweeter in the cooler months. So when the greens first start coming up, and they come up very early, you can snip them and it will come again, and it will come again, and it will come again. The greens taste kind of like pea sprouts, but also have kind of an asparagus kind of a flavor, and you can eat them raw, but they do have kind of a little bit of a bitter aftertaste when you've had a few, but when you cook them, the bitterness goes away completely. So this, again, it's called stradolo, and bladder campion, and Selene vulgaris is the Latin name, and it perennializes beautifully. You can buy the seed and actually just spread the seed right in the garden, or you can start it indoors. I definitely started these out here. I just kind of spread the seed in the barrel, and it came up with no problem. So it's not difficult to start from seed. It's a wildflower, so it spreads pretty well all on its own, and it will self-seed. So if you leave some of these flowers on, it will produce seed, and you can let them, oh, they're so cool, and you can let them just spread the seed around the yard. So there's another perennial vegetable that you can add to your permaculture system, along with the other perennial vegetables that we have in this zone, which are things like rhubarb and asparagus and ramps and fiddlehead ferns and things like that. So if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I would love it if you would subscribe to the channel, and I'll join you again soon. Thanks so much for watching.